Welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. In the last episode, we decided to come to camp because everything was stressy, and then everything got stressy, and Will got attacked by his friend, patron, that's the word I'm looking for. And now we're gonna talk to people about the happenings, I guess.
I'll be honest, soldier. I'm reeling. Will hardly knows me, but he chose my life over his. Been a long time since someone stuck their neck out for me like that.
He's a good man. Maybe the best of us.
You can say that again. When he was chasing me through Avernus, I thought he was just another sad merc. How wrong I was.
Something's wrong. I feel... it hurts. Darkness, protect me.
Are you hurt?
No. I'm fine. Forget it.
Darkness protect me? What do you mean by that?
It's difficult for me to talk about. I'm sorry.
Don't... Entering her thoughts feels rude at this point, so I guess persuasion, because I don't want to just leave either. I have situational disadvantage, but I can make it advantage with friends, which then cancels out and makes it neutral again. But dang, 18 is hard. Okay, we did it. We did good enough.
You're not going to let this go, are you?
I'm not good at that.
I worship Shah, the mistress of the night. Now that you have the truth, please don't make a big fuss about it.
Fantastic. Monsters in our minds and around our campfire.
You could have told me. How long were you going to keep this secret?
Forever, ideally. And you assume too much about what I can and cannot tell. Secrecy is everything for Shah's children. It's our code, our creed, our shield. I'm not sorry I kept this from you. Not one bit. Though perhaps that might change, if you can show an open mind.
Let's see how open-minded I can be then. Tell me more.
Talk to me later. This day's been long enough already.
I guess that's fair. You have any thoughts?
So, Will did the right thing, and it earned him a set of horns. Let that be a lesson to us all.
Okay, bye. You got any thoughts?
The blade of frontiers in the guise of a devil. I'd remark on the irony, but I'd hate to waste the breath. Still, it took guts to defy that petty patron of his. The blade's sting is real.
Nice. You say I've earned your respect, so why are you so rude all the time? That feels like a rude thing to say in and of itself, but Lae'zel does appreciate being straightforward, so...
If you must know, Vlaakith requires everything of her children. I can't count how many bruises I've inflicted. Can't measure how much blood I've drawn in the Undying Queen's name. I know only blood red and death black. My mind is silver, and my body steel. I am what I must be. Say what I must be, to survive every beast I face and every wound I bear.
Fair enough. I don't know why Shadowheart got mad at me for talking to Lae'zel all the way over here, but it's fine, I guess. Will, I'm sure you will have a lot to say, so I'm going to save you for last. Hey, Gale.
I can't help feeling Will got off lightly. The wrath of the hells is second only to the wrath of the heavens. Having a devil in our camp will certainly make things interesting. Never a dull day, is there?
Okay, bye. There he is. For some reason whatever, it's fine, don't worry about it.
God's damn her straight back to the hells. Just look at me. I did what was right, and Mazora made me pay for it. I'd be hunting devils and demons, she said. Traitors and hypocrites, heartless evils of all sorts, but not Zariel's victims. Not innocent tieflings.
Okay, none of these feels like a nice thing to say, so this one's the best of them?
I'll say what I can, but it won't be enough. It's Mazora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds. But I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast.
What? How did you get involved with Mazora?
The one little question that put me out of house and home. I can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. I can tell you most all else, but the pact, I'm forbidden, unless Mazora permits it. But I'll say this. The moment I pacted myself to Mazora, I have not regretted for a heartbeat. It was my proudest deed. It was worth the sacrifice. All I can give you on that is my solemn word.
Fair enough.
Well met.
How does it feel to be a devil?
It's said that anyone who bathes in the river of blood emerges as one born anew. It's a lot like that, I imagine. I feel the weight of these horns on my head, curling upwards like a mammoth's tusks. I feel these ridges snaking down my neck. Not to mention a few bumps and prongs in unmentionable places. But I haven't seen my reflection just yet. Be my mirror. What do you see? It's because you know the heart lurking under the horns. The people will see a curiosity. Maybe even a beast hungry for their souls. But I will slay their monsters, keep them safe. And one day they will see the Blade of Frontiers again.
You should get out of this pact.
A possibility that's kept me awake countless nights. But I don't have a clue where to start, other than play her games and play by the rules. That's the only language devils listen to.
There must be some loophole in the contract that lets you out.
There could well be. She has the blighted thing. What I know of it is simply what has engraved itself upon my memory. My contract is very clear. I can bring Mazora no harm. She'll have to let me out of my pact willingly. The only way out is if I can out-bargain her. We're standing here with nothing but the clothes on our backs and the worms in our heads.
We can beat her if we put our worms together.
We can. I'm sure of it. How glad I am that you see me as more than my patron's pet.
Yeah, you're my friend. Nobody else wants to talk. Okay. Good night. We go sleepy now. I go to sleep right here. We gotta eat food. Enough food to make a full rest. Pork sausage. Some more pork sausage. Salami. More sausage. More salami. More sausage. Supply pack? That's way too much. Overkill. Some fish. A cheese. No, maybe not the cheese. A carrot. Apple. No carrot. I lied. 2 apples, though. Full rest.
I've come to sate you and be sated.
No, wait.
I lead. You follow.
Don't do that. I've changed my mind. I've changed my mind. I'm sorry, Lae'zel. I've changed my mind. Because I don't know how that's going to look on the YouTube, but I'm not yet. I guess I could end this episode here and skip past it. But, I'm sorry. I've changed my mind.
Rest well. We will convene at dawn.
Cool. The gang's all here again. Oh, and so's Scratch. Hey, Scratch. How you doing, buddy?
You spot a name on the dog's collar. Scratch.
Can I pet you? I am glad that it makes Gale and Will happy that I pet the dog. Okay, bye. I love you, Scratch. Leave camp and return to my adventure.
Will with a Y. Why?
Why? That's right.
But why?
Why? A great uncle's name, my father said. But I just figured he couldn't spell.
Fair enough. Shadowheart.
Let me guess. You're wondering why I was in pain before.
If you don't mind sharing.
Best if we just get the subject out of the way now. The wound on my hand. It never quite heals. And sometimes it causes terrible pain to rip through me. It's my burden, though, from Lady Shah. I can feel her influence somehow.
Is there anything I can do to help with it?
I don't think so, but you're sweet to ask. Maybe just be patient the next time you see me wince or cry out. It'll pass quickly enough. It always does. Pain is sacred to followers of Lady Shah. Pain will give way to loss and then to the peace of her eternal darkness. You can tolerate a great deal of suffering so long as it has meaning.
What causes it to hurt you?
It's difficult to say. Sometimes I wonder if it's supposed to be guiding me, punishing me, testing me. But perhaps it's none of those. Perhaps it's completely random. I'd like to hope there's more to it than that. Some meaning that Lady Shah will reveal to me when the time is right. Until then, all I can do is endure.
Why would Shar subject you to such a thing?
I cannot say. Not with what I can recall. But even then, it would not be for me to question her will. Lady Shah has her reasons.
Okay. I want to talk about your Shar worship.
You're straight to the point, at least. But still, I'm not sure you're ready for Shah's teachings. Not yet, at least.
I have no problem with Shar worshippers, if that's what concerns you. Friends.
Very well. Perhaps there's potential in you. Let's see how you handle this. I am indeed a disciple of Shah. Mistress of the Night and Lady of Loss. I assume you've heard of her?
Remind me.
My Lady Shah is the Night Singer, the patron of darkness and loss.
Fascinating. Please continue.
Most fear the dark, like children, because in darkness they see their fears reflected. But Shah teaches us to step beyond fear, beyond loss. In darkness, we do not hide. We act. Pain, hope, the promise of better days. All of these are heavy cloaks that bend our backs and burden our hearts. We shed those cloaks. Before Shah, we stand gloriously naked, beyond the vanities of mortals.
When you put it like that, it seems strangely comforting.
There's comfort, yes. But often there has to be pain beforehand. We tear down the lies the world is drunk on. The institutions they trust, the so-called gods they worship, the lives they cling to. We destroy false idols, topple corrupt organizations, fight heretics wherever they're found. There's often suffering, death even. Many people break before they embrace Shah's truths.
I'd be lying if I said it didn't sound convincing. You should tell me more
You're
sometime.
wiser than most. Many people balk at our doctrine. It's the reason why we cherish secrecy. You've a habit of saying all the right things. Either you're very glib or we're kindred spirits. Maybe both, knowing myself. But yes, once we've saved ourselves, we can talk more on this.
Turn to other matters. I want to know more about you, Shadowheart, but I also want to end this episode, because now it's a little bit long, because I listened to Shadowheart for a really long time. Oops. So yeah. Bye-bye.